It's Britain's biggest half-marathon event and it's taking place here in the northeast this weekend. Over 57,000 runners will take to the streets of the northeast in this year's Great North Run. And kicking it all off today at St James's Park for the launch event was gold Olympic medalists Mo Farah and Greg Rutherford playing a bit of football on the pitches at St James's Park, along with Joe Pavey and Gemma Steele. Amongst the cameras, Greg Rutherford and Mo Farah here at the Great North Run press event here at St James's Park, just a day before the Junior Great North Run and 2 days before Mo Farah will take to the track to see if he can win the race again. And after a few more headers with Mo Farah and catching his breath, Greg Rutherford joined us to talk about his year so far and to talk about his place in the Great City Games taking place on the Gateshead Quayside on Saturday.
It's been a very long year. There's been a lot of high points so far this year. Winning the World Championships was obviously a huge one, but then the following week, which was last week, going off and winning the Diamond League as well, was brilliant. And this year has been incredible for me, and I've enjoyed every moment of it. But tomorrow's the last one. I'm looking forward to going out on a high, and I'll finish the end of this year as well as world number one again. That's 2 years on the trot. That puts me in really good company. So from my point of view, it means that, I say, things have gone well. I am successful and I'm enjoying everything I'm doing, and that's why I do it. I do it to try and win.
So the City Games, of course, do you see that as a kind of time to have a bit of fun, or is the competitive spirit still definitely there?
It's a mixture of both, because ultimately you still want to win and you still want to do well, and you're up against some of your competitors that you jump against all year round, so you do want to go out there and do well, but ultimately it is a fun event and we do have a lot of fun, and the crowds are great, and it's a great way of showcasing the sport, so it's a mixture of both.
What is your favourite thing about the Northeast?
Well, that's a good question. I mean, I probably shouldn't say it, but we always have a really good night out normally after the thing. It's synonymous now with having a good time and enjoying yourself, I think that's great. I mean, ultimately, sporting-wise, everybody up here loves sport, which is very, very special when you come up here to compete.
For all the freshers at the University of Sunderland starting sports and societies, what would your message be to them?
Don't take yourself too serious. Enjoy your nights out and... have a bit of fun. I never had the pleasure of going to university, so I'm a bit jealous of everybody who's out there, but ultimately make sure you're enjoying what you're doing as well. Don't do it if it's not fun. I do what I do because I love doing what I do, and I think as soon as you lose that, then you're not doing the right thing, and when you're as young as these guys are going to be, you got a hell of a lot of time to figure it out, so make sure, as I say, you're enjoying everything you're doing.
So a fun day for the athletes with smiles all around. Let's just hope that Mo does a little bit better at his running on Sunday than he does at the football side of things. Matthew Donnachie for Spark and SR News.
And jump far. I knew you were coming back here every time.
Just for you, Greg. What I'll do for you, eh?